welcome to Free Time. This young lady is one of the stars of today's show, aren't you?
Jodie will be singing. Also today, we'll be showing those of you who wear makeup how to put it on properly.
We'll also be making an electronic quiz box, previewing a major film called War Games.
What you gonna make? What you gonna make?
This, believe it or not, is an electronic quiz box. Robert and Paul have made this in their workshop, and they're going to show you how you make it. First of all, how do you play with it?
Well, first of all, you put one probe on the question you want.
Yeah.
Which is, what is a piranha?
What is a piranha?
And then the answer you think is right, a man-eating fish.
And it was right.
Yep.
Brilliant. All right. That's how you play it. How do you make the quiz box?
Well, first of all, you need a battery, a buzzer, bulb and bulb holder, 2 mirror screws, or failing that, a couple of nails with some joining blocks.
Yeah.
Shoebox, paper clips, some tools to use, and 2 meters of wire, which you pull apart separately like this.
Right, Paul.
And then incorporate into a circuit like this, where it starts off with the question nail, goes on to the first terminal of the bulb, then to the second terminal of the bulb, onto the battery, and then back to this one again.
Right, the circuit always has the battery and the light bulb in
Yes.
it. Yeah.
And then you connect it like this. And if you want to make it that bit more difficult and more interesting, you can add a buzzer to it, and that's just by connecting a wire from one terminal of the bulb to the terminal of the buzzer, and the other terminal of the buzzer back to the bulb again.
OK, and you'll remember that the bulb and the buzzer are to show people that they've got a correct answer. But let's move on to these questions and answers.
Well, then you cut out a square of cardboard from underneath the shoebox and divide it into 14 equal squares. And on those squares, you write the question and the answer.
Right.
And you connect the question to the right answer by paper clips and wire.
OK, now we've got the circuit in the box, and this joins it, does it?
Yes. And you can check that it's working properly by putting one on there, one onto the opposite. It will ring.
Great, all right. And theoretically, that's a correct answer.
Yes.
But obviously, that's a bit simple if you
Yeah.
obviously don't put the questions and the answers opposite one another, and presumably you want to change them round quite
Yeah.
often.
Well, then you can put it onto a different, separate box.
OK, as long as the
As long as
correct
the right answer is on the correct question.
as long as they're wired in, so that you always get a light when you get a correct answer,
Yeah.
that's it, isn't it?
You can.
All right. Presumably, you can invent dozens of different quiz games.
Yes, the circuitry is limitless.
You can make it harder and harder for your brainy friends, can't you, to challenge them? All right, how much does all this lot cost, Paul?
Well, with just the bulb, it'll cost £2.
Yeah.
And with the buzzer, it's £4.
And where would you get all these bits and pieces from?
Or any good electrical shop.
Easy to find.
Yeah.
A good quiz game for £2, an electronic one and that, is not a bad idea, is it? And here's a fact sheet that you can get with all the information that Paul and Robert have just given you. If you want one, it's free. All you have to do is write to us, address at the end of the show.